Sean says, Bradley, how was your experience? How has your experience building in public? Uh, when did you first decide developing a personal brand, and which of your income streams will you be prioritizing in 2024? Okay, good question, Sean. I appreciate it. How's your experience been building in public? Well, I've been doing it for so long. Uh, it's just second nature. There are times when I hesitate to share certain projects because I have been negative SEO'd in the past just from sharing, which I never understood. Somebody out in the trying to convey information and share knowledge with others, and then you get attacked for that. And I never understood that. Like I just don't understand why some people spend their energy trying to destroy instead of create. So there's been times I'm very reserved about things that I share, and then other times where I'm a little bit more liberal or open with what is happening. And so there are just so you know, a lot of times I do a ton of testing, SEO testing, but I only share certain projects, and that's because again, stuff, and it inevitably it happens. But there I do share some projects, but there are also a lot of the times where I share certain concepts, and then somebody will come back 6 months later and say, "Yeah, but your project isn't ranking," and that is precisely why. Because I don't spend a lot of time and energy on projects. Most of the time, I don't, anyways, because it can be destroyed by somebody to destroy and just for the sake of just for the sake of being an asshole. You know what I mean? And I've had that happen. And so I don't want to spend a lot of time, energy, and money, so resources, building a project to share publicly just to have it destroyed because somebody decided they wanted to be an asshole. And so that's part of the reason why a lot of the stuff I teach conceptually I will show on some projects, and then I kind of abandon those projects because if that makes sense. So it's kind of it's a balancing act to try to teach people and show results, but at the same time, I have to reserve my best projects and my projects generate the most revenue, so that they don't get somebody that just wants to be an asshole. Again, I never understood that. I don't do negative SEO, attack others. I don't think it's just not in my nature. And I would rather spend my energy building and creating than destroying. And so I don't understand why people do that, but I guess that's nature. So how's my experience in public? I mean, again, it's difficult at times, challenging at times, but at the same time, also rewarding. So but thank you for the question. When did you first decide to focus on developing your personal brand? I really did. I really focused on Semantic Mastery's brand, but because I'm kind of the face of Semantic Mastery, and at least now I am. It was really two of us that because Semantic Mastery has always been about SEO, well, mostly about SEO, but we did a lot of digital marketing training before as well. When and after two of my partners left Semantic Mastery, so two former partners now, and it just became Chris, Adam, and myself. We really focused in on local SEO, and so I really always kind of promoted the Semantic Mastery brand as opposed to my own personal brand. And it just so happens that my own personal brand has grown because I'm, kind of the face of Semantic Mastery. So I never really specifically addressed or tried to grow my own personal brand. Just so you guys know, it's always been kind of a company thing, but I'm just the face of it. So that's why my personal brand has grown. Hopefully that's clear. Which of your income streams would be prioritizing in 2024? That's easy. My local SEO agency. We are really, really working hard to try to get the DHA program launched. In my own local SEO agency, Tree Care HQ, will be by example. So I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff launched and SOPs created and all that. My own agency first, so that I can build my own local SEO agency with our program members and use it as kind of an example that people can point to. So that's my. I mean, I'm still going to continue growing semantic links, Semantic Mastery. We're going to continue growing that as well. But personally, my own local SEO agency, Tree Care HQ, is my priority this year because I'm going to use that as a training opportunity for all of our program members. So that's it's kind of a project, if that makes sense, because of the DHA program that we want to launch. Program by the end of this month, I have to grow my own local SEO agency. So it's really going to be working hand in hand for both prioritizing my local SEO agency. So we want to grow our membership, and we want to help as many people to change their lives by increasing their revenue significantly through the program that I just described.